Good morning. The sun is shining behind my back already, and it's only just turning 7:30. This morning, I woke up to book a virtual queue for Tron, and we managed to somehow, don't ask me how, because I couldn't tell you a hint or a tip. I just did what I have been told to do from other vlogs. We managed to get Group 1. So we are heading to Tron for opening. Well, actually tell that we're not. We're heading to the park for opening for Magic Kingdom with early access. And our plan is to go to Seven Dwarfs, do Seven Dwarfs, and then with the leeway that is provided to virtual queues, which is roughly about an hour, we plan on then going over to Tron and riding. The fact that we're Group 1 is insane, absolutely insane. I've never seen someone get Group 1. I kind of hit it, got Group 1 and turned to Callum and went, what just happened? So it's absolutely mental.
I'm going to buy a new hat because I didn't do my hair. I don't want to wear the same one all the time. And I decided I want a Disney hat.
Now you know. It's absolutely gorgeous here though. See, in the morning, it's lovely. I love this place. I never want to leave. So we have arrived at the most magical place on earth. It's so pretty. Seeing the sun rise in the morning. What a gorgeous morning. It's so pretty today. There's a little fountain well over there. It's so cute. I just love it. I'll stay here forever.
Morning. I look a little bit worse for wear after that stampede trying to get into the park. We decided to give Seven Dwarfs a miss because everybody went straight to it and it must have been like hundreds of people. It's not worth it. I'd say the queue currently for early entry is bigger than it normally is during the day, so it's going to defeat the purpose. So we're heading to Little Mermaid, which we've yet to ride, and it's usually quite busy because it's quite popular with kids. So we'll take the opportunity to do this and get some food. This should be good though.
I tell you, some of these items, they bring back the most beautiful memories like this. A quarto, a beautiful work of art. Look at it. Unfortunately, somebody stuck an old piece of canvas in there and ruined it. Get rid of that, would you please, then?
What's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be.
Well, that's just a lovely ride, isn't it?
It's actually good quality, but
Yeah, I think it's nice because it's just well made. And again, like, animatronics in Disney are like nothing else. Like, they put so much effort into them initially, and like I know they update them, but like they're just so well done. Like, yeah, Ursula was really good. I like that ride. It's just really enjoyable, and obviously everyone loves Little Mermaid, so it's great. Love it. We're now going on to Winnie the Pooh. This is exciting.
You'll never reach that tree.
Oh dear. Hang on tightly, Roo.
So, quick note. Went on Winnie the Pooh. What do you think?
I get why it's popular. It's always got a reasonable queue. I get why. It's quite bouncy and colourful.
It's actually, I would say it's one of the better, I don't know how to say it, but like the cardboard cutout kind of rides. I really like those kind of rides. I like the storytelling in them, and I like the way that they're made. Peter Pan obviously being one of the best ones, but I think Winnie the Pooh, the way that the car moves and the function of it is really, really good. We are now going on Tron because our group has been called Group 1, so we are on our way. Just arrived more or less at the entranceway, which this is our first time coming up to this is absolutely epic. Like, what a space. It's so exciting, especially when you're walking up and there's no one actually on the ride yet. They're still just testing the vehicles before anyone goes on.
Can't wait.
Callum was saying there, we haven't actually been on really a kind of bigger ride like this since like Universal. So he's feeling a wee bit anxious, I'm feeling a wee bit anxious, but so excited, cannot wait to do this. Wow. This is going to be the most unreal experience.
Did you see that take off there?
Yeah. Oh my god. This could be unreal. It's so difficult here to rank like the best rides because like that's amazing, Hagrid's amazing, Velocipa's amazing. The new technologies that you use on all the rides makes them just amazing.
I thought it was amazing. I think it was better at night time just with the outside bits to see the light up. But yeah, the launch was great. I didn't feel sick. The screens were amazing. One of the best. Yeah.
The photos were so funny as well. I just wish that it wasn't a virtual queue, just purely out of, we'll show you the photos. So that's me on this side and Callum on the far side. Really good photos.
I did like it.
So we've taken the opportunity to come on to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. Scores are in. Callum said I cheated. 333,900, 58,700. Callum, thoughts?
Because he looked up where to shoot in all the vlogs to get the most points, didn't tell me.
I just watch vlogs, that's all I do. So, what is my hair? Maybe I need a hat. We are on the hunt for a hat for Callum, but we're also on our way to kind of Tiana's area. We want to get some beignets. We know they're popular, but that's what we're going to fancy for breakfast. So, heading that direction, we're going through the central kind of Main Street hub next to the castle, just for a change of scenery. I would say this morning has been pretty great so far. We've managed to do Little Mermaids, we've done Winnie the Pooh, we've rode Tron, which was unbelievable, and we've now done Space Ranger Spin, and it's not even...
It's like 10 to 10.
10 to 10, like, that's crazy. I love that. I just think they're brilliant the way they do these things. The castle looks absolutely gorgeous this morning as well. I mean, it just like it's stunning. The whole place is just amazing. I love it. Honestly, we've decided we're moving. We're just gonna give up our life, give up everything that we worked for, and move to Orlando and become cast members. That's what we're gonna do. So we're in Gaston's Tavern. There isn't beignets here, but there is creme brulee croissant and the biggest cinnamon roll I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely gigantic.
This is one of the things I wanted to try, so this is just a bonus.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's called a croissant. I know it's probably puff pastry, but it's square.
It's definitely not a croissant. It's a flat croissant if it's anything.
It's like a pan.
The French would be raging.
It's almost like pan of chocolate with creme brulee.
Yeah, but we're gonna give these a go. So yeah.
I'm just going to try the the creme brulee croissant first.
It's cut me a wee bit as well. Break it first though. Yeah.
I'll cut it in half because we don't want to be fighting over the best thing.
It always makes me laugh here that you consider this a breakfast because it's going to be super sweet. He's already tried it because he licked the knife and fork.
It was like honey, almost. It's filled with like custard. Oh my god, that is so delicious. It's like smooth custard and then like burnt sugar on top. It's not as crispy as I thought. but it's very good.
It's so good. I do think, I agree that the pastry is interesting because there's like pastry in the middle where the cream is and it's really soggy. Probably the outside's quite crispy. It's interesting, but it's delicious.
So this is now the cinnamon roll, which is really warm inside. I'm assuming I'd probably like that all day. Nice and soft. I don't think it wins out over cinnamon. It's a little bit dry, but it's still really nice.
I'd actually say the opposite. I think it wins out over cinnamon. It's really nice and warm, and it's so light and fluffy.
I think it's dry.
I think it's dry. I'd like to just go back on what I said just a little bit. I had the centre of the roll. The centre of the roll is very good, but the outside areas, like just on the edge, are quite dry. Right, so we're in Tattersalland. We did come here initially today to do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. The advertised queue time now is 50 minutes and it is 10:25. So we'll keep a wee eye on the time to see what time we kind of reach the car at the front and whether the 50-minute queue is really a 50-minute queue.
I just want to say the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has the most fans of any Adobe fans of the ride. I mean, fans to keep it going. That should be the standard on every single queue. Some of them are horrendous.
Also, look at my top today. I haven't actually shown off my top today. This is one that I bought at Character Warehouse. So it says, I don't know if you can read it, my real gift is acting. And it's got Bruno, who's on top of it. So we're about to get on the ride, and that was 35 minutes over 50, so you really can't argue with that.
They're trying to kill me. Get me inside.
It's very hot. What did you think, Callum?
It's really different. I actually really enjoyed it. It was very like a cradle.
A cradle? Yeah, it's like a cradle.
It was good because it wasn't just a roller coaster, it was like stopping to see things. Mine Train was definitely really fun, but I do not understand the crazy reputation that it has and the 70, 80, 90 minute queues that it attracts.
I think the thing is, it's
It's just like a
kids
back.
friendly, and I think that's the thing here is like
When
if
kids
a
like
ride's kids
something-
friendly and the kids want to ride it,
And so the adults.
it's just mental. Like the wait times for them are crazy.
It's I think it's a bit like a bandwagon thing. Like
Yeah.
you hear that it's good and you don't want to miss out, so everybody just does it.
Yeah,
But it's not. Oh, it's good. But
it's worth 35 minutes.
the queues for a rival the best rides in Orlando, and I don't get that.
Right, we're going to head towards. I want to go to Tangled Toilets. But we need to get Callum a hat first.
I know,
Still
we
haven't
said that
managed
for the
to
full
successfully
day.
Get him a hat. So yeah, we will find him a hat he wants to buy.
Wow, it's great to see everybody having so much fun.
So time to go on trading. One of Walt Disney's favourite things.
Got my hat.
And Callum got his hat, yeah. Very nice. Oh, the images are so pretty. This is lovely.
hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. It is a truly special place. Folks, we're just about out of the woods and into the forest. The enchanted forest of Fantasyland, where magic. Straight away, our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland. As you know, I love this railroad about as much as a songbird loves the morning. Watch a step now. This is Frontierland Station.
So we're having some of Tiana's man kitchen beignets. We also got the hot honey chicken with sweet potato fries. Now it is covered in olives. We're not olive people and we didn't even realise this. So that's going to be interesting. But you know what? We cannot wait for these. So we'll let you know how they are. So Callum's going to go first for this one.
Try the fried first. They're so orange. I know they're sweet potatoes, but they're really good. Oh. They've got loads of seasoning on them. Excuse me licking my arm.
Sorry, I got a wee bit of the sauce down the bottom because the sauce is like obviously poured all over.
Nice and crispy. Oh, that's really hot.
It's really hot honey chicken. And not hot heat wise. Hot heat wise. That all made no sense.
So sweet and crispy. They're really good. Really deep fried.
Hot. We're really hot.
For a snack, it's perfectly fine to share.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm going to leave that till it cools down and try one of these.
You need to try one of the beignets. Which bet you any money are really hot.
All sugar.
You just knocked all the sugar off them.
They are really
just
warm as well. They're like little pillows. They're really tasty. They're so light.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to abandon the chicken because I want to try
But
it.
they are very empty. That's the only thing I'd say.
They're supposed to be.
I don't mean like there's no calorie. I just mean there's not that much food. You just put that all over me.
I know.
And
I blew on it as I ate it.
I'm just sweating and you just put powdered sugar on it.
The honey's really nice. The powdered sugar's great on them, and they're so light and fluffy. It's delicious.
Let's me finish my beignets, and I've got to say I'm quite disappointed. I expected them to be so much better. I have seen a video online of someone eating beignets from this park or from Disney with like a raspberry dip or something like that, and I thought that was these, but it must be a different place.
It could be the ones. There's ones at French Quarter.
But those, they were nice, but I'm a bit disappointed.
I'm not. The one thing I will say is,
like the creme brulee thing was far better.
I love them. So this is what happens when Callum starts to get too hot. We're standing at Jungle Cruise, and there's these lovely things that like spray out loads of water. And Callum just walked over and was like, I need to be in one of those, and just stood in it for ages. It's got a lovely sheen now. So we had ourselves our floats, and have filled in a wee bit, but it is very hot, so we have left the park for the time being. We did want to see the parade at 3 o'clock. It's very hot to kind of sit about, so what we've done is we've came up to the monorail. We go on the monorail and go around a couple of the different resorts and just see them all, because the resorts here, they're just gorgeous, so we're going to go and have a look at them. We're not really planning on getting off the monorail, but
There's nothing in there. Maybe for water in a second.
Maybe one day we can stay here for a day. Not today.
Yes, we've got the monorail to the Grand Floridian just to see it. It's so pretty.
Trying to find a different way to pass time that's not right while waiting for the parade. We wanted to come out here anyway, so
It's just gorgeous.
we'll
love
have
it.
loads in the shops and stuff.
Can I live here, please? Please? Can you live here?
Any rich people want friends to come to Disney World, so
We're a lovely couple. Really friendly.
not that kind
Let's
of.
just bring us here.
Not that kind of.
Not that
system.
kind of couple. Just like friends. Let's come here. So there is a photo pass opportunity in the Grand Floridian, so we're waiting for that. But while we're waiting, the floor tiles are amazing. Like, there's Minnie, there's a Mickey over there at the far side, Pluto in the middle, there's Goofy up the top here, and then over the far side, there's Donald. And these are in tile. Imagine cutting the tile to fit that. Also, how out of place am I with my Crocs and my shoes and my socks, honestly. Okay, so photo pass done. I just have to say, we're walking down here, this carpet is unbelievable. Like, it is so cushiony and bouncy. This place is stunning.
I wonder what it must like to be the other half.
Yeah, this is how the other half live. It's just constantly having nice, comfortable carpets and
I suppose what we're doing, many people would love to do. So,
yeah, as well. So, you know,
and what we're doing, we've always wanted to do. So,
absolutely.
maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Okay.
That's why we got our photo pass photo, so that we can look back at it and say, maybe one day. I mean, the architecture of this building, it's amazing. The pool's behind me as well. That's a monorail station just there. The pool's behind me as well. Wow! It's got like, essentially, it's got a whole water system. You can kind of see it there. It's got a whole water system with buckets to fill up with water, sprays, everything. Like, I want to stay here. I want to be a kid again. I want to come here. Can we believe in reincarnation and come back as a rich person staying at the Grand Floridian, please?
I wonder what like the difference in like that building is or this one. Oh, look at, is that the Polynesian over there? Like,
Yeah, it's the Polynesian over the far side.
So there's a song. Remember you try to learn Vanessa Carter in 1,000 Miles? You could try and attempt that.
So our time in the Grand Floridian is over. We had a wee wander about. We looked in some of the shops. We used the bathroom because that's what you do when you come to places like this. And we did buy a wee gift, just something to commemorate not only our first visit here, but our first visit to Disney in general. So, got a wee pen.
I was just saying to Stuart, do you not think it's so much like the big White House that Noah built and the Notebook?
Yeah. So we are waiting on the parade. Woo. Just to say, we are waiting on the parade. But during July, when the parade is on, there is nowhere to shelter. Like,
Everyone's hiding in there.
everyone is trying to find somewhere to hide. But you stand out in the sun at 3 p.m. in the middle of Florida heat. It's too hot. It's just too
It's
hot.
like we're cast members.
Yeah, I mean, like, genuinely, I feel bad for us, but, like, can you imagine being a cast member having to work in this all the time?
I want to be one.
I want to be one. So it's like, what's his name? Robin Williams and messed up, I can't remember. I want to be one. okay.
It's amazing how quickly everyone just disperses.
Yeah. I mean, the cast members actually just like a shout out to them. Like the way that they manage that is really, really good. And it's a hard job. Like it's so hard.
And there's so many people that like you see they sat there for an hour and like good on them, but then other people turn up like 5 minutes into it and just try and push in front.
Space.
So those allocated areas, and people just try and stand in front of the people at the edge of those borders, and the cast members are like move.
Yeah.
And then the solution is to try and push the people that were already there out of the way. But I'm glad that the cast members, that's usually petty, I'm glad the cast members are like, no, like, go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Because
they're
people are kind
tough
of
but fair.
You get
where
selfish
they're
people.
just kind of like, I understand that you want to see it, but so do the 100 people behind you that have sat for an hour. and
Something I've noticed
like-
about this park compared to Paris is a lot of people, like their mum will join the queue, and then 5 people will show up and say, oh, my mum's down there, can I just go and join her? And sadly, too often the cast members let them. But
I think it's a mixed
I like when they
bag.
don't.
Sometimes it's also just the case that they'll push past them anyway.
Yeah,
and they'll
they'll
just
just like-
force themselves in.
you'll see, like for example, we had this one girl who was shouting back to her friends that were behind us, just saying excuse me, and then all her friends just pushed past me, yeah, excuse me, sorry, my friend's down there. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But it happens quite often here. But not to be negative, it's just
Yeah. I do think though, parade's great. You come to see the parades for views, and it gives you all the kind of.
It's a good mix of characters.
What's actually quite interesting here, which it's interesting because it's not really the case, or at least it didn't seem the case in Paris when we were there, is that everyone loves Mickey. Like,
Yeah, like they
there's
got
a
him.
real like.
I suppose it's
hype
very
up for
American
Mickey.
though.
I like it. I mean, at the end of the day, it started with him, so it makes sense why they're like that. But it's not the case in other parks.
It's good to it's very different in Paris.
Yeah.
Because in Paris they all go off the floor, and there's stages where they go and dance.
Where's here it's a parade? It's they're on the float. I will say, it is slow. Like we
I'm like sitting there like, come on.
We came here for 3 o'clock, and
It's now half 3.
half 3. So while we've got a second, we thought we'd come over towards Tiana and just have a look at it, because we haven't actually had a second to really talk or look at it. And it's absolutely stunning.
We're now going to the Country Bear Jamboree.
We are, but we're
Jamboree.
I think we're walking the wrong direction for the Country Bear Jamboree.
I think
But
it's up there.
we'll get a quick picture of this, a couple of photos, whatever.
Although I was
and
saying,
then we'll head back.
sure, with the temperature, it's more like the Country Bear Ban Marie.
Boom, boom. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the level of humour you can expect here. Country Bear Jamboree opened 2 days ago now, on Tuesday, for the new opening.
Getting set up inside, so just hang tight. The show.
Wait, fan mail? That's so cute. Can I send them fan mail? Can I write them a letter? I want to be in here.
No, choose a row and slide all the way across. Just make sure you stop when you reach the end. Or you might be watching from the floor. Watching from the wall? Oh, heck, I kinda like it up here.
I'll tell you what, I will remember Country Bear Jamboree. That was really, really good. Really, really good.
I think it helps that we are. I know it's not like.
I know that we've not seen it.
exclusively country music, but
Oh,
like,
well, yeah.
it's actually got good music. It's good, like definitely something.
I think it's 2 things. It's great that we haven't seen it before, and also just great that really country music. Like, I mean, it really fits the bill for
It
us.
looks like they're actually singing and stuff. And
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was like before, but it's so smooth, like the movements and all the animatronics.
And what people were
everything.
talking about, saying like complaining about crop tops and sparkle outfits and stuff. I don't really get why you would complain.
I think the thing is,
Maybe it's more poppy than you like or something. But the way they're dressed is the way modern Hollywood things dressed, and like it's part of the trend. Not everyone, but like,
aye, but a lot of people.
I thought it was really good. I think it was my favourite thing to do. Oh, look, here he is.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh, there's Big Al, and around. There's Big Al over there. Meeting people. He was definitely still as iconic in the show as I think he's ever been. Really funny. Absolutely brilliant. Just while we're waiting on the Haunted Mansion, I thought I would do a little video on how cool, because it is July. We do have burnt noses. We obviously go shop to shop as much as possible. We just try and avoid the sun as well. Just try and stay out of it when you can. We also have these lovely little things.
I always think it's one of those slow, but it's not.
It is. So these are from Mankind. We actually bought these when we were on a horribly hot trip to Blackpool one year, and they have became a bit of a lifesaver. So obviously, this plugs into the bottom of your phone. It does take some power to run it, but we also bring a power bank with a plug so that then the power that this uses up, we can then replenish whenever we want. As well as all of that, we also bring
Steal napkins out of restaurants.
Okay, Callum steals napkins out of restaurants which he wipes his sweat with, if you wanted to know that. It is actually kind of useful because look at my forehead. Anyway, I also have this, which is just an Evian water mist. Any kind of water mist is good because what I found is spraying this and applying the fan, you do cool down a little bit more than you usually would. Callum, on the other hand, seems to like the fact that it is sweaty anyways, have some of that
I don't
moisture
like
there
it,
anyway.
but sweat performs the same function of evaporating and killing your body temperature.
I like having a little bit of water, it's just nice, okay?
See when you go to like things or Batu, or see the walk from the bus stand into every park, it's just like barren desert with no coverage, and you just fill out like
I think
blazing sun on you.
the main takeaway, the main thing that I would say to Disney is like, where's the shade? Like,
I know Universal was really
I don't
good.
understand the lack of, and I can understand they maybe don't shade every spot, and I don't blame them for that because that would cost millions of pounds. But what I don't understand is the lack of shade anywhere. We haven't actually been here yet. The best toilets in the whole of the park, apparently. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous.
Nice
went
at
on.
nighttime.
What's her?
That's nice at night time.
Yeah, it's lovely at night time. Apparently, it's a really good place for fireworks. We did just
here
come
as
off
well.
of. We did just come off of Haunted Mansion again, which was good fun. And we had a couple of delays on there because there was a wee bit of an issue. But actually, that turned into a bit of a blessing, to be honest. Doesn't she look great? I love her outfit. Even though I don't think you can actually see her outfit from here. She's so pretty. I love her. Tell them what you just said. Tell the vlog.
How long is that?
20 minutes.
Callum just said Rapunzel, and it's a pun. So RuPaul, Punzel, Rapunzel. You're a lot of hard work. We were looking at Small World there, but it's a 20-minute wait. Small World isn't worth 20 minutes, in my opinion.
Yes, but it's not to do, it's too hot. Also, like it's very getting close to raining, so we need to find. You kind of need to like.
Callum's hoping, wishing and praying.
You need to sort of find somewhere good to eat or drink. I don't want anyone.
What?
Because once you're in, you're stuck inside. There's nowhere else to go around here.
It smells so good and barbecue, and I bet there's good chicken. So this is our main dinner tonight. I got chicken parm baguette. So it's basically just chicken strips with some marinara and cheese and then lots of fries. And then Callum got a buffalo chicken flatbread pizza basically, and some fries as well. So yeah, we're gonna give this a go. Also, I mean the view's just awesome. This is just so fun. Love it. Look how pretty the castle is from here. Like, it isn't a winner on France, in our opinion. Only because like France has so much more doing it. But it's still just gorgeous. And obviously the balloons and stuff that we repainted with for the anniversary. It's so vibrant.
I think because in Paris you can go up under, on top of it, like
All of it.
all around to get photos. Why is it so bright? That's us finished today at Magic Kingdom. We finally actually bought ourselves
Merchandise!
some merch. We've not bought very much since we got here, but we've been keeping an eye out.
Yeah, we have a list. We're very much the kind of people that we list, mate, and then we buy at the end.
I was saying that there was quite a few things that Universal that I didn't buy that now I actually like, but
You always go back. He's got the time.
well,
Let's get a mini then.
but yeah, it was a really good day. We did a lot. It was a lot more than I thought we would maybe go back home by 1 o'clock, but it's now like 6. So yeah, back to the hotel, maybe go in the pool, but it's supposed to thunder, so you know.
Who cares? It's always good as well to say goodbye. So say goodbye to the staff members, say goodbye to the cast members, say goodbye to security when you're leaving. Because they're really nice and they all stand out for hours waiting at people. So make sure you say bye. Speaking of which, I think we're going to say goodbye. He hates me. Say goodbye, Callum.
Who knows, we might do something later, but probably not.
Oh,
If we don't, we'll see you tomorrow for no idea what yet.
for another day of fun. Bye. Callum.
Bye.
One more added extra for the vlog today. Look whose birthday it isn't. We came back to our hotel room to a lovely message wishing Callum a happy birthday on a holiday that isn't his birthday.
I did put on the booking that we were here to celebrate your birthday, but
This is what we got.
half officially they said happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Callum!
Still nice.